Yo, what's good? Crash and Burn Podcast, episode 15. Yo, let's kick it. So, a lot of news this week about Andrew Tate. Um, he's going down in the books. Um, yeah, he's going down in the books as like banned from all that stuff. Um, what else? What else? So, I said that Andrew Tate like would would no. So what happened was I listened to Andrew Tate's final message, and it was very interesting. He basically talked about how he thinks that it's like his personal responsibility to say things that like can't be misconstrued or can't be like he said that a lot of the negative press about him was because of like fake accounts that were like misportraying what he was saying, which is true. And he said that I don't know how serious he's actually being about this, but like I think he's like saying that like he's going to try to change the way he constructs sentences so that people can't misconstrue his words, which is kind of crazy and impossible. Because somebody will always find some sort of sound segment, and you could always contextualize it and miscontextualize it and lie about it. Like, literally, you could take an episode of any show ever made, you could take anybody and it's saying anything, 30 minutes of anybody talking, and you could find some way to negatively put a compilation together. It's an impossible task, and I know he's not being serious. I think that it's a little dramatic. Um, I think he's I think he's very I think he's working very hard to figure out what to do, and I think he's upset. Um, because I think he feels like a little bit betrayed by like the society and stuff for kicking him off those pages. Um, which anybody would feel that way. Um, let's see. Um, yeah, so I heard he's on this new app called like Rumble or something. So that's good. Um, so Andrew Tate said something interesting. He said like the types of shows that the types of way you can say changes a lot between 500 views and 500 million views, which is true. But like to me, like if somebody misconstrues your word, it's such a small percentage of 50 million views, then it's a large negative impact on the world. If 50 million views, if 50 million people are viewing something that you're doing, it's essentially inescapable that it's going to have a negative effect on someone, because we all have such separate lives, and we all have such, and most importantly, we all have such inherent biases and underlying subconscious biases that things affect us in unknown ways, and like the same information will affect two people very differently. Like, some people can get triggered just watching the news because the story can trigger something like for them. So, like, um, I think he's being too hard on himself, and I think that he should be more. Um, I think that he should definitely be more aggressive against like the banning of the free speech part. I think that's like his best weapon in this situation. I don't think that like his personal character is really that important in this. It's just in this situation because like his character was like his character isn't going to change, and we've seen his character like his and like that's his like, well, that's what he's selling, his character. Like he's not he's in a position now to like fight these like corporate giants that control all that we listen to and all that we know, and decide like what we should hear, and put out like content that we want to listen to, but then take it away as soon as we listen to it. It's kind of funny. So yeah, that's that. Let's see. I mean, it's like a good podcast um, because yeah, because it's all positive stuff that I'm talking about and all positive type interactions. So it's like Saturday night here, and I'm very, very, very tired. I'm very tired, and I probably will go to sleep in about like, hopefully like an hour and a half from now. Like, it's only like 8:30, but like, I want to go to sleep around like 10, because I had such a long week. Yeah, and then I have to do a lot of like studying tomorrow. So yeah, what was I saying about that other thing? There's something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I watched this very interesting interview with. Yeah, so it was Joe Rogan interviewing Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast has a fascinating life story. Like, it's really interesting actually. Like, so basically, he's like been insanely obsessed. Like I'm talking like I'm talking like tunnel vision, 100% glued in on like becoming YouTube famous ever since he was 11 years old. And which is crazy because he's 23, he's right around my age. I think he's probably just a few months younger than me. And he like spent, he said, all his high school and all his college career just trying to be internet famous. And he would not go to class and he would not go to college, and he risked it all on YouTube. And he worked with these people and they all became famous, and he just worked and grinded for every follower the first 8 years that he was on there, and it's very, very, very inspirational. It's very inspirational. And he built himself a network to grow in. And honestly, a lot of YouTube's success is because of him. Like, he's a major part of YouTube's success. Definitely, his account is kind of in its own category, I would say. I would say like him and like PewDiePie and like maybe like Vsauce. I would say those three like definitely are big responsibilities for YouTube's success. Yeah, so so yeah, those are definitely interesting topics. Um, let's see. So